everybody, it's your girl Eternal Honeybee and welcome back to my channel. Today, obviously you can see we're going to do something different. I'm on the camera today and today we're going to make a Valentine's Day meal. We're going to start by actually doing the dessert first, so that way once we cook through the meal, that the dessert will be ready for you to eat afterwards. So today for our dessert, what we're going to do is we're going to make strawberry crunch cake cupcakes. And the ingredients are pretty easy. You're just going to need some strawberry cake from the box, some golden Oreos, strawberries, Jell-O, butter, vegetable oil, eggs. And I still haven't decided how I'm going to do the icing yet, but just in case, I got whipping cream and cream cheese. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. So let's get started. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the cake and we're actually going to get that started mixing. I have my mixing bowl and everything set to go. Okay, so to get started on this cake, I got my mixing stand up and I'm just going to pour the ingredients from this cake container, well, cake box, you know. Get that open and just go ahead and dump that in. Make sure all of it gets in there. So on the box it calls for 3 eggs, but I put 4 because I prefer them to be a little more fluffier. That's a little trick that they normally use to make box cakes taste a little bit better and taste like they're actually from scratch. So I put 4 eggs in mine. And it also calls for 1 cup of water and 1 cup, well, half cup vegetable oil. Okay, so once the cake mix is looking like this, we are going to get the oven preheated to 375 and we'll line our baking trays, baking sheet, cupcake sheet, whichever. And I decided to go with a little pink and white theme because, you know, Valentine's Day or whatever. So let me get these scooped on in. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I don't know how to scoop cupcakes because I don't know when to say when so they're cute. So these might not come out. Some might look wonky, some might not. Who knows? I be seeing them on MasterChef using like ice cream scoops and stuff to scoop this stuff out. So I'm gonna use a measuring cup and we're gonna see if this works. I hope it do. So got my scoop right here. And it's gonna scoop these into the cake pan. Oh, that should do it. Looks decent. And at least all of these will come out, you know, with at least one size. I see that I might have a little bit extra. So what I might do with the extra cake, I have an extra pan from Dollar Tree. And I might just use the rest and actually turn that into a cake. The only thing I don't like about this is that it's a little bit too easy to get this dirty. Like, I'm being careful, but you can still get cake everywhere. And I don't like cleaning. So I try to be as careful as I can so I don't have to do a whole bunch of cleaning afterwards. And so this was enough. I still have extra for all the cupcakes, I think. Because this tray goes by 4s. So it's about 12 on here. So I think I have enough for add the extra one. So let me just put the sheet in this place real quick. This one I didn't even prepare for it. So I'm going to use some yellow cupcake filter. Yeah. So, I mean, is yellow Valentine's Day? I don't know. So, there's that one. Hey, oh, I'm so excited. I think that these are going to come out good. Like, I think that these are going to be even, so they're all going to be the same size. I hope so. Because that'll be honestly like a milestone for me, because they never come out even. So they look a little sloppy, but that's okay. We're gonna get these in the oven. I already got the oven going. So 375, and we're gonna do that one for about 20 minutes or so. I have these little takeout looking trays from Dollar Tree. So I'm gonna take that, fill this up, and I'm gonna put cake in this so it can come out. And I got a little bit of canola oil. We don't have baking spray, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put that out into that pan. Might be really good, a little bit more. So I'm gonna throw this one in there too. Come back in about 20 minutes or so and check on those to see if those are done. And now what we have to do, we have to start working on the actual crumb of the cake and the actual decorations. Okay, so now that we got the cakes in the oven and got those going for about 15, 17, 20 minutes or so, we're gonna check back at 15 just to check to see what's going on with them. But now that we're gonna do, while we got those going on in the oven, we are going to get started on the actual crumb and the strawberries for the top of the cupcakes. So what we're going to need the golden Oreos and the Jell-O. And we're gonna take about 8 or so golden Oreos, and we're going to basically take them apart, like that, and take the cream off, scrape that right off, and put the cream off to the side. And put the cookies off to the side. So we're just gonna go through, scrape them out. They're breaking while I'm doing this, but we're gonna put them in a plastic baggie because we're going to crush those up. So it's okay if they look raggedy. I know they're fragile, so I know some of them break. So let's get to scraping them all out. Shouldn't take that long though. So once we have them in the bag, we are going to crush them up. Don't judge me because I'm using salt, but that's like the heaviest thing I have right now. And it don't really take that long to crush. We're gonna get all these crushed up. I will put it in the processor, but I really just feel like this is kind of easier. I don't feel like this is if you don't have the food processor. So I don't feel like you have to use one, or you have to do it the way that I'm doing it. Use the little computers, whichever is more convenient for you. And this just happens to be a little bit more convenient for me right now. So once they are looking like this, all crusty, we're gonna put those off to the side. Because we have to make another baggie of these. We'll crush them up a little bit more. Big chunks are okay, but you kind of want them to be a little bit fine because you want them this to kind of resemble the strawberry shortcake ice cream. So I think that's good. That should be good. So we have our first bag. Sorry guys, I actually forgot to record a little step. So here's a video of me dancing. to Everybody by Backstreet Boys while I tell you what you need to do. So you need to get like a little bit of water, like a little bit, not a like maybe less than half a cup of water. Then you're going to take that Jell-O and you're going to pour it in there. You're not going to pour a whole bunch, just a little bit, mix it around till the granules are all gone. And then you're going to pour it on top of those cookies in a bag for the strawberry crumble part. So I'm going to take the little strawberry concoction that I got going on in this bag and dump it out onto some foil. Because we're going to kind of have to get this dried out a little bit. But we got that flavor going on, so flatten it out just a little bit. I know that I did not make enough for all of my cupcakes and the cake, so I'm going to have to make a little bit more, but I just want to get these done out the way. So yeah, we're going to flatten this a little bit, and then we're going to put it in the oven too to kind of dry it out, because then we're going to crush it up a little bit more. So kind of spread that out and then get that in the oven and then kind of let it do its thing. Next, we're gonna get started on these strawberries for the topping while they wait. And since there's only about 12, I really only need 6. And then, like I said, I'll figure out what I want to do with those cakes afterwards. But we're going to keep the stem on, and we're just gonna cut halfway because I want them to look like that on there. So just slice right down the middle, leave them out like that. Easy peasy. They're so pretty. So we have that taken care of. Then we're gonna put those off to the side with everything else. And once they come out the oven, they should look like this. Next up, we are going to make the icing for the cake. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the Oreos. I'm also going to take some heavy cream. And I'm going to pour the heavy cream in there with these Oreo insides, and the filling insides. And a little bit of vanilla. Just a little bit. And we're gonna whisk that up and see what it tastes like. And I might add some cream cheese, depending. Just to give it like a cheesecake taste. All right, so don't even mind me. I'm gonna sit down because this is going to, you know, be a little tedious. So, got my cupcakes. I probably should have put a little bit more in there when I was actually scooping them out, because it would have went above, but I checked, they're good. They're not hard, not crusty. And then here's what some of our crumb looks like, and some of the whipped icing. I decided to put a little bit of cream cheese, that cookie filling, some sugar and some vanilla, and some whipping cream. And I'm going to take this big old baggie. I'm going to take this and transfer it in there, because this is going to make it easier for me to put on top of the cakes and cupcakes. Oops. That's fine. I don't like heavy frosting. I don't know. I know some people like heavy frosting. I don't like heavy frosting. I like whipped frosting. And I know this isn't exactly an icing recipe, but it tastes good. Trust me. So once I got all that in there, we're gonna cut it. I don't have my scissors right here, but works. So once you have a little clip, you see that's coming out, I'm going to actually, a little more won't hurt. Just a little snip at the tip. Snip at the tip. So just a little snip at the tip of that. And I'm just gonna go through and put all these out because I'll take them out and they'll cool down and everything. So just nothing special. Oops. Yeah, I should have made these bigger. It's okay. Whew. That's okay. I'm not a professional, so it's okay. That's all we gotta do. There's no mistakes, just happy accidents. Isn't that what the penguin dude said? These are ugly right now, but they're going to be cute in a minute. They're so ugly. I think that they're gonna be cute though once we're done. It's the way that this piping bag or my makeshift piping bag is working because it doesn't want to cooperate. It comes out in clumps. If I squeeze it too hard, what's going on? If I squeeze it too hard, it ain't gonna come out right. Or maybe, I don't know. You don't want to squeeze out. That's okay. Okay, try it again. I'm trying to squeeze out the cookie pieces. Don't be like me. I should have melted that. I should have melted that. It's okay. Because they're not coming out anyway because they're big in big chunks. But it's okay. It really, all that matters is the end result of these. Are they cute? Do they taste good? Yeah, they do. Was it cheap? It absolutely was. Plays messed up too. See, I didn't. I should just left the cookie pieces out to the side of this. And then do a little bit better. This is so ugly. I'm about to cry. This is so ugly. I can fix this though. I feel like I can really fix this towards the end. It is these Oreo cookie chunk pieces that are clogging me up. But that's okay. I'm just gonna go back and fill that in some kind of way. That is terrible. Like it just wants to fix that just a little bit. I know that these aren't the best. This is my fault. This is honestly my doing. It's okay. So once you got them frosted, here are your crushed cookie pieces. Get that in there. And then we're gonna top them off with that. This looked way better in my head. But I just did it wrong. But you get the gist, right? I don't know. So, here's what they're gonna look like. Oops, this is probably gonna fall off. This is what they're gonna look like, some kind of way. No. I'm not a baker. I can't bake. I don't even know why I made this video. I can't bake. I did this. This is embarrassing. So I'm just gonna do what it's supposed to do. This is what it's supposed to look like. I'm gonna still post this. Because I don't y'all know that I'm not perfect in this kitchen. Honestly, I am not perfect. Baking is not my strong suit. I thought I could do something, and I couldn't. This might have been a fail, but that's okay. We gonna bounce back. Those cakes, I'm gonna do, I don't know what the heck. I'm gonna do something different to them, but yeah, this didn't come out how I wanted it to come out. It looked like it in the beginning, like this is gonna go somewhere too, didn't it? Like, ooh, she knows what she's doing. Nope. I don't. I am not a baker. Yeah, I'm not a baker. These are gonna get eaten though. Trust and believe, these are gonna get eaten, but yeah, these are not. This isn't working. So yeah, I would have much rather have made this and not made a video. And that's probably what would have happened. If I wouldn't have made a video, this would have came out really good. So yeah, if I wouldn't have made a video, this would have been good. This would have came out really good. I know it would have, because that's just how things work sometimes. And I'm just gonna top these off. Because we can't do nothing else with it. This is terrible. Y'all, I gotta learn how to bake. Period. This is my first time doing this recipe. I didn't say that in the beginning, did I? This is my first time doing this recipe. And baby, it won't be my last, but this ain't it. Let me try to. How do you like make that better? Like, ooh, that was stupid. It looks like I know what I'm doing, huh? This is not a process you should be trusting. Maybe. We'll put this back. That looks so good. I mean, they're not bad. This just is not what I pictured them looking like. Yeah, this is not what I pictured them looking like. Like, they're not ugly. It could have came out better. Maybe if I don't know. So I guess what really matters is if it tastes good. This is what it looks like. Definitely should have put more cake in there. I'm just gonna list all the things where it went wrong and what I could have done to correct it. So yeah, definitely could have put more cake in there. So it would be a little bit over, because these look like little Debbie snacks. But we're gonna try it. It does taste good. It does taste good. For sure. It could have been better though. me get this dish. Let me give this dish like a 7.5. I feel like it could be better. Size of the cake wise, and the decoration, but it's still good. I liked it. Or I like it. Yeah, I got extra strawberry. Good to me.
Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and see what we have next week.